basically says that anybody over the age of 16, anybody can now get a vaccine. So that's really good news. I understand that our portal is already open and available to take appointments. So again, sedgwickcounty.org, and it's pretty easy to navigate around. And I'm sure that age bracket now, 16 and over, is probably a little more savvy to make an appointment. So congratulations to all of you that are in late high school and colleges and young adults, and all of you are now able. I want to make a point that a couple of small points. I understand that we now, as a state, are the 8th state to make this vaccine available to all adults statewide. We're joining Alaska, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Utah, and West Virginia. So there's been criticism in the past that Kansas is behind or last place in some things, but we are now the 8th state to get this out. Also, as of a couple days ago, KDHE reports that just over 35% of all adults that were eligible have been vaccinated, which is at least with one dose, which is another great news. And I think in Sedgwick County here, we don't get a full picture, but we know what we've done, and we know what some of the departments of the Sedgwick County Health Department have done, and we estimate ours to be close to that, maybe a little less than the 35%, maybe around 30 or 30 plus. So this was as a result. I want to express my appreciation to the incredible cooperation that we've evolved into in the last few months between our local health department and KDHE, Kansas Department of Health and Education. It's or environment, right? Sorry, health and environment. It's that kind of communication, along with our communication with our county officials, with the governor's office. I do know that they've looked at our numbers, and they've been watching them a lot and seeing availability of vaccines and appointments not being filled. So we were, as Sedgwick County, second largest county, along with Johnson, we were a big part of the governor's decision to go ahead and move to phase 5. So I want to thank KDHE for watching and cooperating, and obviously the governor's office for watching as well and working with us. Together, that's how we're going to fight this thing to the end here locally and statewide. So with that, I stand for any questions.
Okay. Just this Wednesday, you guys were talking about, ending up voting and pushing into phase 5 on that day. Mm-hmm. So how does it feel to be at this point where 2 days later, the whole state's doing it?
Well, it's to me, it's a relief. I'm glad that a couple of commissioners, I think Commissioner Lopez and Commissioner Cruz were, and then all 5 of us end up saying, let's give this a couple of days, because we knew our numbers were pretty good, and we knew the appointments were going good, and the positive rate was still real low. And so I think it allowed us to have some real more direct communication and between departments and between our offices. And so we do not have to have a special meeting today to vote to go to, and it avoided any conflict that might have happened if we would have voted to go to phase 5 without consultation. So it's the right thing to do, and I commend. I want to appreciate my fellow commissioners for allowing that and supporting that to happen. So it's very good. So. Okay.
Closing comments, Karen?
Well, again, thank you, and I can't stress enough that we really need any citizens that have not been vaccinated to please get vaccinated. If you're hesitant for whatever reason, you can call, you can talk to your doctors. I think all the doctors in the community are saying, get vaccinated. They've all been vaccinated. I know that some people hesitate to even get a flu shot, but this is a pretty serious virus still, and I just really would request that if you can't get a vaccine, maybe at least tell all your friends and your family to get the vaccine. So, I'm sorry?
If we can have Tim come up
Oh.
and
Yes, I'm have,
the portal.
Tim will talk about the portal real quick. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. We'd like to make sure that everyone in the community understands that we've got appointments available. We'd like to make sure that everyone understands who's now eligible. So if you're over the age of 16, you're eligible at sedgwickcounty.org. Please go there. We've got between first and second dose appointments each week. Now we're scheduling 4,000. We've got 4,000 appointments available. So I'd encourage everyone to get vaccinated, and it's a very simple process to go through to get scheduled. Kate's pulling that up and showing that. But again, lots of different appointments. And on Thursday, the 1st, we will have another Johnson & Johnson morning. And so if there are people that are interested in that specific that specific vaccine, that will be available in the morning. And then I'd also encourage people to go to vaccinefinder.com. That will help them find vaccine times that may be closer to their home. But again, many appointments available next week, so please get signed up.
Since those in phase 5 can now start signing up for their appointments, say if there are appointments open this weekend, would they be able to, sign up for those slots?
Yes, we've got the portal open for appointments right now, and they're available to anyone over the age of 16.
And then how many Johnson & Johnson vaccines will be this Thursday?
Similar number, about 1,000 appointments for Johnson & Johnson on Thursday mornings.
Okay, and so I failed to mention also the state cooperation. The recent increased supply of vaccines was incredibly helpful, and even having the National Guard allow us to set up another a major vaccination point. All of that just came together, and it was great cooperation. So I think that allowed us to get to where we are today. A lot of people were saying it's going to be July. Well, we're here at the end of March, and we're now really close to the getting this thing conquered. So thank you.